Good morning, everybody. It's Pam from Nana's Crafting Cottage. Back to you again. I have a new project. Everybody's been doing the tall journals, tall skinny journals, and so I wanted to do one with a snowman kit that I have. And so he will be on the front and this piece will be on the back. And it printed out kind of light and rustic, which is fine. That's fine with me. So what I wanted to do was use this Amazon packaging that I've held aside for just such occasions. And I have figured out that I want to do a hidden spine inside instead of just folding it and doing it on the crease. I'm going to try a hidden spine. I haven't seen that yet, so it's an experiment. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, I have it folded to the width that I want, but I need to cut it here across and then of course up. So that's what I'll start out with. And I thought I'd take you guys along. This is going to be a several part series. So today I want to get the fabric on, and the fabric I'm going to use is this. Isn't that adorable? That came from Dollar Tree. Yeah, $1.25 for a great big hunk of it. And so I thought I would use this for the background and then put this guy on top of it. I think that's going to be cute. So anyway, he will come next time. This particular day, I want to at least get the fabric on the outside and the inside. So let's get this cut first. And I've been trying to follow what Margaret does with her ruler and her knife. And I specifically got a utility knife just for that. I had another one, but it doesn't seem to work as well as this one does. So, and I have a self-healing mat. I have a self-healing mat. So hopefully I can get it done the way I need to. We'll see. I don't know. Yeah, I had let my husband borrow my knife. Maybe that was the wrong thing to do. I don't know. But I think I will finish cutting it with my scissors so I don't make hash of everything. So let's get my scissors out and finish it up because it is pretty thick. The way I have it folded, it's pretty thick. And I think what I'll do is just use my scissors for the up and down cut. And I'm getting off the beaten path here. Sorry, guys. Okay, so we have that. And I want to trim that up to about there. Oh, come on, scissors. Okay. Now, let's see. I think I will clip this down so that it doesn't do a lot of moving on me. Usually I do stuff like this off camera, so that if I have any snafus, I'm not embarrassing myself. But I thought, well, I'll be brave and try it this way this time. So you get to see all the boo-boos. Why not? We learn by making mistakes, right? Yes, we do. So there will be some gluing needed on the back side here because it is a packaging. it'll be open like this on this side. So I will need to trim or glue that up. Let me just trim the rest of that off, and then I'll use this for something else. Absolutely. So I'll just put that aside for now. Get rid of my trash pieces here. No, I don't keep those. Okay. And I'm going to keep these out just in case I need them. All right. So here's my spine here, and it's 3/8 of an inch. I measured it ahead of time. So I'm going to glue this side together. Now, once I get the fabric on, I will be stitching around it. But I'm going to do that off camera because it does take a bit. And yeah, I don't need to bore you guys with that. So yeah, I'm gonna glue the edges here because it just opens all the way up. And that'll be good enough to get the fabric on, and then get it stitched. Like I said, I'll do that off camera because there's no reason for you guys to be bored stiff with that. Of course, I would just be pausing and coming back, but still, it's kind of not fair to you guys. So, okay, I think that is good. No, there's another layer. Wow. So there's like 3 layers to this smooth packaging. Huh. Okay. It's not even the padded kind. It's just, it's awkward. Awkward. Okay, so this will fold like that, and I need to trim that a little bit more, don't I? Oy vey. Okay. I'm going to draw a pencil line there so that I can at least follow that instead of shooting in the dark, which is pretty much what I was doing before. Okay, so now you get to see all the little tidbits of what goes on. And then, of course, I'll probably have to re-glue it. Naturally. You get to see all the little ins and outs of all this stuff. And it's just the prepping of this that takes the most time, I think. Because you want to get it just so. I know I do. I'm a perfectionist, like so many of us out there. Okay. Yay. I got it. All right. Do I have to re-glue anywhere? Do I? Do I? No. Hot dog. Okay. Yeah, perfect. All right. So what I want to do is, first of all, put these away so I'm not, sorry my reach, guys, not getting all that stuff in the way. I'm going to set stuff back where they need to be. Put my art glitter glue away for now. I'm going to use PVA glue. It's like a bookbinding glue. I could use my Fabri-Tac or my Fabri-Fix, but I want to brush this, and it's kind of hard to brush the other because, sorry for the noise, because it dries pretty quickly and kind of gets gobbed up on, let me move my phone here, kind of gets gobbed up on your brush. So I don't want that. Plus I want to add just a little bit of water when I glue it down. But I need to measure this first to see and you get a really good size piece of it. There's the back side. Wow, you can tell the back and the front. Hot dog. Okay. So, kind of awkward here on my table. Let's see here. You know what? I'm going to go from the bottom up. It's easier to see. Okay, there, 2, right there, and then I'm going to tear it. Get my fabric scissors. Okay, and hopefully it tears okay. Yes, it does, like butter. Ah, yes, I like that. All right. And then this side, I'll go ahead and fray some. There we are. All right. And then, let's see, let me go ahead and fray this now. Yes, I do want some frayed edges before I glue it down. Okay. Get these strings off of me here. All right. Now, this, and then whatever else is showing of the packaging, it's going to be distressed anyway. So I'll just stretch the fabric out and see where it leads me. Okay, I'm going to clip it right there. There we go. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Okay, now let's just get these pulled. And see what I come up with here. Okay, let's turn it this way. All right. There. Plus, I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking. No idea. Okay, now I can always fray the rest of this on either end. I'm just wondering if I want another piece. This one is kind of short on this side. Let me see what I have here. I'm going to lay this down on it. And I'm going to use this bottom one. Use the bottom piece, and I'm gonna use it on something else anyway, so I'm not too worried about having 2 pieces. So I'm gonna cut that, do that there, and do this one here. All right, and save that aside. Okay, so, gosh, that rips so easy. Oh my. So nice. So nice. Okay, and yes, I do keep those scraps. And for those of you who've never done this before, I'm not an expert at it by any means. I've only done just a couple things with fabrics, so I'm still learning, but I figure, well, you learn by doing, right? So why not give it a go? Okay. You just have to just get in there and just do it. That's what I found. Just get in there and do it. Okay, so I'm going to trim these down. That a little bit so I don't get them all glued in everywhere. Okay. And then do some fraying over here. See, now I have room to do some fraying. I didn't have much room to do much of anything before. So now I can. All right. Another piece for clusters or what have you. Oops, that's right. Knock over your water, Pam. Real good. I didn't, but you just never know with me. Okay, here. Let's get all this stuff out of the way. Ugh. No, I don't hang on to that. Some people do. I don't. Okay, so there, and then, yep, much better, yes. Okay, now this, I'm going to shorten just a little bit. And today, here in Northwest Oregon, we are having windy, wet weather, which is pretty typical for this time of year, but it's very, very windy, breezy out. So when I let my chickens out, my hens, they were like, nope, sorry, not doing it. They went out, they came back in, and they hollered at me as if to say, Mother, get some control over this weather. We want to play, but yeah, not today. Not today. Okay, so I'm just kind of following what I've seen the other gals do. And my sister, the Crafting Auntie, she was just doing a tall, skinny journal too. And so I'm just kind of following suit. What seems to work for them. I'm just adding a little bit of water at a time to kind of get it to spread out nice. That way you don't have this stuff coming through the lines from the line of glue. So I have to hurry and get it put on before it starts drying on me. I don't want that before I can get my fabric on there. Now I'm not too worried about this one label. I did take the other sticker that they put on, that Amazon puts on, like the colored ones. I did take that one off. And I did glue where it had gotten opened because it had the layers had come apart. Couldn't think of what I wanted to say. Okay, so let's put this on. And get it put on here, here. Oh. Yay! I want you out this way, not all that way. Aye. See, this is why I normally do this on my own. Just for such occasions, because yeah, it's pretty difficult to get it smoothed out. Oh well. Let's see, I have one of these guys from the dollar store, Dollar Tree, that work wonderful for spreading fabric and such out where you want it. And it gets it smoother, gets all those, see here, those wrinkles? Yeah, it gets all those out. This tool is amazing. I have a Cricut one, but then Dollar Tree started carrying them, and I got one from my sister, the Crafting Auntie, and got one for myself, and oh my gosh, I used the heck out of it. I don't know if she uses hers, but I use mine. I do. Okay, so there's that side. And then I want to see about using this piece for the other side. I wonder if I can do that and get away with it. I don't know. It's pretty short. Let me pause you a second and let me look and see what else I have. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I found another piece of it. I thought I had gotten 2 of these at the time, and thankfully I did. So let's see. Let's get this figured out again. There's always something that you have to deal with. Okay. I'm going to go right there. Okay. There's that. And let's see. I'm worried more about length right now, so let's go right about there. Okay. All right. Crisis thwarted. All right. Get some of these out of the way. And okay, this is going to be the inside, and this will be the outside. Okay. And I can put some lace or something on it if I wanted to. And this PVA glue is really amazing stuff. It really is. Let me get a paper towel here. Didn't want my brush to get hard because it does dry pretty quickly. So, and I do have paper underneath, this baking type paper underneath to keep it from getting on my mat or my desk, because it will be there forever. A little speck of water. Okay. Now, here we go. Yeah, see, I'm already sticking to it. Okay, I'm going to try folding it in half. And, how should I start this? Oh my goodness, it's so hard to figure out what to do here. Here, over to here. Oh, yes. Okay. All right. And I can always fray it later. Okay, that's good. It's like you need 10 hands to try and get this stuff on and pulled to where you want it. Okay. Oh yes, much better. Okay. Okay, this will definitely be the outside. Okay, here we are. And then I can fray it and trim it. Okay. Yep. And this, it looks like I can add some glue there to get it to stretch. Okay. And then, like I said, this is going to be the inside. So I can actually, with these strips here, just an example, with these strips here, I can probably sew and gather it and put it on the inside if I wanted to, or a contrasting fabric, whichever, because this is kind of wonky here, but it's all right. It'll work. It'll be all right. Keep telling myself that. It'll be just fine. So, yeah. Okay. Okay, so what I want to do is fray this some more on the edges. Get that done. And then I can trim it. All right, so that's enough there. And I'm just doing the piece that's going to be on the top. I'm just doing that because the other is to its limit. So, yeah. So I hope everyone's having a good start. This is Saturday. Hopefully you're having a good weekend so far. Do you have any plans coming up? We have our son and daughter-in-law and granddaughter coming for Thanksgiving, so we're really excited about that. They live in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, and they've already had some dustings of snow, so that was last month. Yeah, so they told us a few weeks ago that they were going to be here, or a couple weeks ago, I guess. And so, yeah, we've been planning Thanksgiving dinner and all that. Okay, that is good. And that one's good, that one's good. Okay, let's do just a little bit here on this end. Let me plug up my glue here before it starts getting hard. Okay, this isn't the most beautiful looking, but yeah, getting it. Yeah, I think I'll call it good there. And I also have some seam binding that I can put on there if I wanted to, for the inside, but we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. See how it turns out in the end. Yeah, just keep fraying. Actually, I think I'll be able to trim to a certain point here, and then I don't have to fray quite so much. There we go. And I'm not perfect when it comes to sewing or anything to do with fabric, believe me. So this is a challenge for me. A big challenge. So, yeah. So we'll see what happens. That's all I can say. Let's see what happens. Let's see if I can get some frays going here. All right. There we go. Getting there. And it stops at that point. All right. Getting there. Getting there. I want to fray it just a little bit more and then just trim the fray. Let's see, is it there? Yeah, I think it is. Okay, so I'll just trim the fray here. There we go. And it's not perfect by any means, but that's okay. All right, I'm going to get this paper off my desk. It's driving me crazy. And get the trash off of it. Okay, there we go. Sorry about the noise, guys. Okay, fold it up and out the direction of this. Okay, now this is the inside, this is the outside. and it's still drying. Okay. And yeah, this is the outside. So I have a small spine right about there inside, which will work out okay. I want to see my cover on this direction, Pam. Holy moly, I thought, why is it so short? Psh, durr. Durr, durr, durr. Okay, so it's right there. So, strings. Okay, so this will go like that. That is the plan anyway. Cute. Cute, cute. I really like him. But I want to do some stitching around this first. So I'm going to go do that and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I got it stitched around the outside edge. And yeah, so it's kind of wonky looking, but that's okay. I don't mind. Yeah, and then the inside here, I'm probably going to put some kind of lace on it, but I'm not going to stitch it on. I would use either Fabri-Tac or Fabri-Fix on it, but I kind of want to get my cover on here. Yeah. So there's the spine right here. And this guy will go about there. I think that'll be kind of cute. So I want to get him distressed, and because he's lighter, I want to use Vintage Photo on it. I think I'll round the corners too. Come to think of it, I was thinking of that earlier. The other one. Okay. All right, and I think I'll use the 10 millimeter because it is a bigger piece. Yep. There we go. Oh, and I also wanted to use gold wax on these two pieces. I wanted to distress them and use gold wax, gilding wax. I think that would be really pretty. So I will do that before I get anything glued onto the cover. And that way the cover can dry a little bit longer, but I'm going to let it dry like this so I don't have any trouble with the spine. So I'm going to set that aside and let it dry for a while. Let's see, where should I? There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this distressed, and let me get my gilding wax out. I love this stuff. Love it, love it, love it. I think I want just the vintage gold. I have that. Yeah, let's see, that's copper, rose gold, silver, bronze. Yeah, vintage gold. If you guys have never used this, I recommend it. It's not real expensive and it lasts for a long time. And it's Art Alchemy metallic wax. Yeah, it's awesome. I just love it. And it smells really good too. It's like a perfume smell. I even had my husband smell it and he goes, whoa, that smells good. So yeah, he even thought it smelled nice. I said, I don't know why it does, but it smells yummy. So if I get it on, when I get it on my hands, I'm just like, oh, it smells so good. I know, I'm weird. What can I say? What can I say? Oh, let me shut my door. Hang on just 1 second so that I don't have any disturbance. Okay. There we go. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and keep distressing here. Okay, there's that piece. And then let's do the other piece. Get him all distressed. I just love him. He's so cute. I love snowmen anyway. And I got this kit, and I'm just going to use parts of it. But I thought he was really nice for the cover. And I'm sorry, I can't recall where I got the kit without being able to look it up on my computer. Because my computer is being used, yeah, for my filming. Okay, so we got that. And let's do this. Okay, and this stuff, you don't need very much of it. You just put a little bit on your finger, like that. And you just rub along the edges. I love using it because it just adds, I don't know if you can see it. Yep, like right there. It just adds a vintage look to it. And it takes a little while for it to dry, but boy, is it worth it. So I'll just, continue on with my regular stuff while this is drying. And after I get these waxed, then I think I will end the video for today, but continue on next week. Like I said, it's probably going to be a 4 or 5 part series. Don't know until I start getting into it how long it's going to be. It's my first one, my first series one. I thought, well, everybody else is doing it. Why can't I? So why not? Oh, I love this stuff. It smells so good. I wish you guys could smell it. If you haven't used it before, oh my goodness, it's amazing. Okay, let me just lay that there. And we're onward with the next one. It just adds so much to your projects. If you want them to look really vintage-like, and it doesn't matter how it goes on. See, it doesn't matter. You don't have to have it a certain way. It's just put some along the edge. Just however it lands, it just adds tons to your project. And I wanted to be able to be sure and use it on this project, because it would just definitely add to it. I just keep squeezing it just a little bit at a time. I've had these tubes probably for going on 2 years, at least that. They go a long, long way, and they don't dry out. And they smell so yummy. And I had a couple colors, but then I thought I gotta have some more colors. So there we go. Awesome. So I got that. I'm going to keep this out for the ephemera and stuff that I'm going to use. But anyway, I just wanted to come along and have you guys come with me on this journey. And I will continue this next week. Looks like my camera got bumped. Anyway, so I hope you guys, got something out of this on how to get started with just raw packaging. And we will continue on this journey next week on Tuesday. So I hope you liked it, and you guys have a good rest of your weekend. Okay, see you next week. Bye.